Alright, hello, welcome back to, I don't even know what week this is, 9 or 10, something like that, a lot of weeks. So yeah, first off on today's list, before we start building the kitchen, like I mentioned in the last episode, we're going to get some of these locks put on these cupboards. So, got this one, first one put on here, I just need to glue that piece in, so that goes on there quite nicely, and then I've 3D printed these pieces, which is a push to brake switch for the LED lights and a little hole for the latch. And they literally just fit in there. So that's the first job of today, is get all the latches actually fitted to the doors. And then as and when the 3D printer has printed the receiving end of the latch, I'll fit them in. I'll probably not document that bit. Once you've seen one, you've seen the other 10. So yeah, we'll probably crack on with these doors here first, and then we'll just move around the van. Now obviously I've got some drawers and doors that haven't even been built yet, so we'll have to do them another day, but we'll get these done, and then the doors won't keep popping open every time I move around in the van and the van rocks a little bit, because that novelty is wearing off. So let's get that done. So before we build the cupboards out, we're going to just cut the hole for the tap and the sink in the worktop, and then we'll go and finish fitting the cupboards together. So can't tell where the tap's going to go, so let's drill a hole. Alright, welcome back to last day of the week, and the weather is... I ain't even got autofocus on. The weather is pretty nice, so we're going to crack on and we're going to get the rest of this kitchen built. Now I have put the worktop in here, which you saw me cut the other day. So we're going to get this piece done. You saw me install that bit. So I'm going to start with this drawer at the top. So I've literally just got one rail mounted on. I'm just about to cut a block spaces out here, put on the next rail. So yeah, that's what we'll do. So let's go get the saw in action and get this made. Alright, so I've just made the drawer, which you didn't see me make, but you saw in. And I've just cut all the pieces of wood to box the wheel arch in and box around the sockets and the switches there. So now what I'm going to do is cut the door. So I've took some measurements, let's go and cut them, I guess. I think I just forgot to press record because I've just hung the most perfect door. That's linting. Well, you're probably not going to believe me, but that was first time. So I'm going to film the next one and hope I can repeat it again. So just got the last latch fitted on this door here, and that's swinging really nice. So I'm going to take these off, get these painted now, and then that will be everything for the kitchen with paint on, and then next week we can start to assemble this all. So that's cool. And I'll also show you what I've been doing with these switches here. Like if you look in this cupboard, you can see there's a light and it turns off with the little switch here. So when the door closes, the light goes off. So I'll show you how I've made that happen when we wire the switch up. So yeah, right. Let's just do a few last little bits and then we'll call it a day. Alright, so last couple of things before I end this video. I'm literally just going to tackle these cables here, get all this neatened up because it is quite a mess. Sorry, you were just looking at a piece of wood there. Get the heater controller terminated as well, and we'll get these light cables shortened up because they are massively too long. So, yeah, I'm just going to lock you off and we'll crack on with it. Okay, so moment of truth. Plug this transformer in and hopefully they should come on. And they don't, which could mean I haven't put the fuse in. Which is correct. I haven't put the fuse in. So that's one of these. Alright, there we go. Nice. And then with the switch, they should go off. Now some of the switches have been quite temperamental. There we go. Yeah, this one at the back, the switch works straight away, but sometimes you get one or two that are just a bit problematic. So I'll probably end up just swapping that one out for another one. There's a reason why they're so cheap. So yeah, cool. Sweet. But I suppose if I bought some square cable trunking, it could go on there. Anyway, that's a job for another video. Right, that's the end of today's, why don't we say today's? The end of this week's video. I'll see you next week, and don't know what we'll do next week. What will we do next week? We'll probably get the old worktop in and get the plumbing done. So yeah, I'll see you then.